Hi everyone. We are going to discuss in this session about the metadata. In last session we have discussed about the basic forms. So now I'm going to discuss about the metadata. First, what is the metadata? Why we are using? When we are going to use this metadata? What is the purpose and how we can achieve? What is the output we are going to get? We are going to discuss of this one. So coming to that, in this one, what is the base in this? Basically, I am first going to cover it the basic form metadata. Basically, metadata we are having in two forms. One is for basic forms and advanced forms. The same criteria it will work. Basic form how it is working, it is both the same only. Coming to look, this is the we are going to cover here. What is the metadata form? When to use metadata? Why we need to use? What is the different uses and like considerations? Coming here, what is the metadata form? Basically, in form, we are having the one of the tab metadata. So in basic form or whatever advanced form, you will get a like form metadata. So it contains the extra behavior modification logic to the form. Whatever the form we are already created in our data was those forms only we are using here, but for those forms we are giving the extra behavior logic, like we are having inside fields, and for that fields we are having PCF controls and options set those for those data types. We are providing the extra behavior logic here. So this is the metadata form. Like coming to next one, when to use this metadata form basically means, basically in CRM we are creating the forms, and what I told just before this, we are creating the forms and showing into the portal those forms only. We are not creating separate forms and that one like different. We are creating the same in dataverse only. Those forms are we are using in portal. If we want to extend the form properties, that time we have to use this metadata form. Basically, in CRM attributes showing in one way, but end user want to see those attributes with a different name. Like example, in one of the example in Dataverse, we have given the name as the name attribute as the name only. But coming to the portal side, we want to show like a customer name. So for that time, we can using metadata form. We can achieve that case. So next step, why we need to use a metadata form means nothing the same way we need to extend or override the form components like attributes, sections, nodes, timeline activities, subgrid for portal uses. We are using for the metadata form for whatever the as of I told the attributes, but sections, nodes, timeline, subgrid for everything we can give the extra behavior for the components for the form components. So coming to the metadata, different uses where we are using the scenarios mostly means, example, I have the field in my data was form. There it should be mandatory or non-mandatory. Example, in CRM data was that should be not mandatory. But coming to the portal user, it should be the mandatory field to enter the data. So that case we are using, we can achieve using metadata form, also using code also, but this is the out of box we are having, we can achieve easily. Coming to the label of attribute, as I already told, we can change the label of attribute of different way in Dataverse and different way in the portal side. And also now we are having the one of the lookup field. If you want to show into the portal side, we can convert that one as a drop down also. So like option set field, how option set will work, it will show. And PCF control, how we are having, we can show that some other behavior like visual way also we can show here. And we can show the subgrid data was subgrid, and we can auto populate the form on load and on save, and convert choices into red radio buttons, and you can provide the new button for the lookup. When you open in the portal lookup field, we can give the one of the new button, they can create it there itself instead of going and creating dataverse. These are the cases mostly we are using. We are having so many so extra behaviors also. We can look it into the how it is it in the portal management. As last session I discussed about the what is a like a basic form. what is the basic form general options and what is the form option, everything on success we can redirect to the particular web page. And these are the things and additional things I have told, like that we can write the code here and you can give the some button configurations everything. And also we can provide the as per the current portal user on the records, we can attach the files, and also we can provide the some contents, error messages, everything I have discussed in the last session. So coming to the in this session main, we are focusing on the basic form metadata. This is the basic form. As I told, one of the tab we have the basic form metadata. Coming here, I'm going to create. I will show you the what are the form properties extra BS we are having. So we can go with the new basic form metadata. So if you see here, whenever I click on new, whatever the basic form we have selected previous, that form only it will show here. If you go here, type. In type only we can find what are the form properties we are having extra behavior logic. See, attribute as said, nodes, section, subgroup, tab, and timeline. If I go with the one by one attribute. When I select attribute, we got so many options to fill. The not the fill, these are the behavior of the fill we can show into the portal side. If you see here, we are selecting we can select the first example, whichever the field we are going to show the extra behavior. Example, I am selecting whatever room number. So now for this one, I can change the name. Now it is showing room number, but it is in data what side. If I want to show this one into the portal side, just room. So we can go and check room number. If you see, this is showing like this. We can see now. So we'll see. I give it only room. I'm saving this record. It it is saved, and I'm clearing the caching. So once clear the cache, we'll refresh the page. Now we'll see that label how it is coming. So we can show the label here. Next step, I'm going to show like a few more options will be the control style. In this control style, mostly most cases we can use depends upon our requirement. So if I go with the option set as horizontal radio button list, and we can convert option to the vertical radio button list as and we can convert lookup as a drop down, and using code component our piece of controls behavior we can show as a visual a different way what where we are looking like that. These are the control styles. And coming here, we have the label size door and control style, multiple choice, minimum required select control. Multiple choice, if you see here, we can select this one multiple choice and we can give the one how many multiple choice we're going to, that multi, if you are having the multiple choice field means we can select and we can go this one and we can make it as a like. And next step is pre-populate field. As I told, we have the onload on form load and on form save, we can store the data, save the data, and we can get the data. So pre-populate field on form load we can example, I have the one of the field example I'm having, I will take as a some of the current portal user, and I will select I have selected here room number. You see, I have already created the customer power apps is the my lookup. If we go back here, if you see here, we can give like current as a current portal user. I'm thinking as I selected my lookup field is check-in contact. So my having the one of the field as a check-in contact is the first field lookup only. What I have to means with whatever I have signed, that name has to auto populate on form load. So what I have done pre-populate I have given as a current type portal user because I am the current login user. So I'm giving the ID, automatically it will take the my whatever who is the login person name, automatically it will show here. And same way, one of the way we have on form save we can show the some data. If I clicking on this, I need to show some data like one of the field, the same field like so I can go in the I will go and create one more metadata. In that I'm selecting again attribute. I'm going to select, we'll see room number, we'll take room number as the, and we can provide the go we can provide value, and we can provide some example. We can give like value or something, it's true or false, whatever it has to show, either option sheet field or text field, whatever. It mostly work for the optional and text fields and any whole number. If you want to show particular value on save, we can use this set value on save. And lookup set, as I told in the previous screen, we are have providing the new button for the lookup etc behavior. So if I have example, I have the one of the field as a lookup. In this lookup, if I select here, I need to select, I need to select the, I need to see the new button. For that time, if it, here if you are adding your form here means automatically it will show the new button here like this. And next coming to here, we are having the description or instructions. Particular field I have selected now, if example room number had example some other field I'm taking as a room type. For this room type, under we want to show some description like this, you have to select the particular room type, either stand deluxe room or like any premium room, like that we have to show some content. Using this we can show that one above the field or below the field or above the left, we having the options and you can see. And also if you see validation error messages and regular expression, in regular expression example means, if for example I have the phone number, that phone number should be valid, means if example they are not entering the 10 numbers of members, if it is saving means that is a, there is no use of taking the phone number. So for that one we can do the validation, please enter the 10 members exact like members means correct, we can enter the current like correct phone number, and we can give the some code here and we can get that options. Same if you want to show some error message for regular whatever they were giving, we can show message. And if exam field is required, as I told, we can make the field mandate and port on data was in different cases. So field is required, if you are making this field example, you can select the particular field here. That field should be in data was should be optional. If you want to make this field into here mandatory means you can make, you can select this one. These are the messages. And coming here, we are having the few more error messages. See, if required field validation message, error message, if you want to show messages error message, we can write here for every, as no, now I have enabled three languages, that is the reason we are able to see three languages here. These all are the error messages contents. As I told, as of now only for the attribute as a type. In type only, so many we are having, as I told, multiple choice and option set values, convert as a radio buttons and convert lookup as a radio, these all the things. And what are these sections? Notes table. Example, basically in a CRM, in model driven app, by the if you adding in the time limit, we can see the what are the notes, I mean what are the comments, everything. But in Portal, if you want to see means you have to create the extra behavior for the form properties particular notes tab, and means we have to create one basic format, and so you can select the notes. In this notes section, if you see, we are getting few more options. Create, enable any, if you making as true means we will get the option plus button, there only we can attach the notes, to edit the notes, to delete the notes. And see here file attachment, where it has to show like whether notes attachment or Azure blob storage it will show, and which type of files it has to accept, we can give this one. As of now, restricts files as false. If we make it true means we have to give the what are the files type, whether only JPG or only PDF or anything. We can provide here. And what are the particular size we have to upload means we can provide here. And if you go with the advanced settings, we are having the list title. We have like messages we can provide. These are the advanced options also we have. And coming to the same way, timeline activities we have. Same way, timeline means in timeline, as we know, we are having so many like sending the emails, timeline activities is the portal comments activities is there, and so many cases activities, everything we can show here as enabling as creating the basic for metadata timeline. And as I told one of the previous session, we cannot able to see out of box whatever the we are seeing in model driven app nodes and the timeline activities together. Out of box is not possible. If you want to see means either you can use for basic metadata for either timeline or nodes, and for some other we have to go with the some using fetch XML. We can liquid code, we can achieve that one. And one more we are having option section. As you know, if we are having the sections, and if you want to provide some like if you want to show different way, we can show the sections also in this using metadata and subgrid. Subgrid by we are having already we created data was in one of the form, and we can select particular subgrid and we can show it here. Tab also same thing. These are the metadata forms we are having the extra behavior. So what are the every each and everything if in this already notes and timeline I have explained in previous sessions. Attribute I will explain in next sessions each what are the label, how it is coming, field is required, everything in specific individual videos. And thank you so much.